Hey everybody, it's Radley here with RadScopes for the month of August. So before we get busy with that, I just want to ask your cooperation and consideration of the following. I am noticing a lot of memes about, oh my god, here comes August. And it's kind of like, can we not do that? It's like, I get it, it's funny, and I am absolutely one to laugh at our circumstances at this crazy, crazy time. But let's not all bring into the global consciousness that August is going to be horrible. Okay? Let's not do that. Okay. Thanks. Pinky promise. All right. So, we are doing RadScopes for the month of August. We are using the major arcana cards from Angel Tarot cards and Archangel Power Tarot cards blended together. Shall we start? Let's start with Libra. I psyched you out, didn't I? Libra. All right, so Libra, new beginnings. So this means a time of reassessment in your life. This is something that I've definitely been seeing in the cards, not just for other people, but also for myself. A time of reassessment, a time of reevaluation, a time where you take just a moment to think about where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. Now, Archangel Jeremiah is on this card. That's perfect because Archangel Jeremiah is the Archangel of Life Review. Now, you don't have to be dead. You don't have to wait till then to do a life review. With Archangel Jeremiah, he is happy to help you right this second. So, I think August is going to be very reflective for Librans. Next up, Sagittarius. The High Priestess and Archangel Haniel. So, the High Priestess is a card where we we ponder. And so also, very much like New Beginnings, a very reflective card, a card where we go within, a card where we really think about our situation. It's a very intuitive card. This is more a spiritual thing, whereas New Beginnings is more a strategic, earth-based kind of thing. This is very intuitive. This is really assessing, what is my life, what do I want, what actions am I pondering taking rather than taking. Archangel Haniel, very much the archangel of intuition and divine gifts, but also, as I'm teaching in my current Angel Oracle certification course, the archangel that talks an awful lot about granting wishes of the heart. The High Priestess asks her to go inside and figure out, are you sure you know what those wishes of the heart are? Next up, I'm feeling Pisces, all right? So for Pisces, we have life experience with Archangel Chamuel. Definitely a card where things can get shaken up. You shouldn't worry, but this is a card that basically says you need to make some changes in your life. So how do you want that to happen? Do you want to be in control of those changes, or do you want the universe to just sort of nudge you along? My experience is us taking responsibility and control of the changes we need to make in our lives is a lot more pleasant. So I highly recommend that you consider making the changes in your life that you know you need to make. Archangel Chamuel, the eyes of God, helps us to be able to see what we need to see, including what those changes might be, as well as the steps that we might need to take. Chamuel, also the Archangel of Peace, personal peace and global peace. I'm focusing on personal peace for Pisces this month, the month of August. Next up, Scorpio. Scorpio. So solutions, card number 14 in traditional tarot. This is Temperance. We've got Archangel Zadkiel on here. So this is a card that asks us to work with others, okay? Definitely one of those things where you want it on your resume. Works well with others. It's about compromise. It's about blending different kinds of ideas. It's where you realize that maybe your ideas are better if you take parts of other people's ideas and blend them into what you're doing. It's teamwork, okay? Now that can be a personal relationship, or it can be career, it can be either. Archangel Zadkiel, the Archangel of Forgiveness, but also the Archangel of Memory. So maybe to help you to remember where things haven't worked in the past so that you can assess what things might work in the future based on working with other people. All right, let's get around to Aries. All right, I know you guys thought you were first. Ha. So the card for Aries is released with Archangel Azrael. In traditional tarot, this is the death card, which does not mean death ever period. Which is why I don't call it that. But release really is the end of something. Now, it could be the end of something where you're like, whew, so glad that's over with. Or it could be something that you are dubious about. A great example of both of those is perhaps, for example, maybe the end of a relationship or the end of a career. Maybe you are so glad to be out of that relationship or so thrilled to be ending that part of your career to go on to something else. Or maybe it's a bittersweet pill that you have to take in order to move on with your life. Either way, release is a card you can't get around. You will have to do the work. You will have to face the change. You will have to face the ending. I'm praying for you that those are endings that you love, love, love. But even if they're not, even if they feel difficult and challenging to you, I promise they will lead someplace great. All right? Next up, let's do Leo. Did you hear the dog? Oh, and there's a dog on the card because it's Leap of Faith. That's my boy Jace. So, in traditional tarot, this is the Fool, which I hate that name for a card with such beautiful meaning. This is Take a Leap of Faith. It's new beginnings. It's literally the metaphorical place where we come into existence. But it may be coming into existence for a new career, coming into existence for a new life all the way around. It asks you to have faith. This is very much a card of faith, sort of like the Star card. I wonder if we're going to see that. But it's a card of having faith. It's going out there and making the changes you need to make. So, hearing a theme here, Archangel Metatron can help you do that. Metatron is one of the things I love about Metatron is the whole time travel thing, where he can help time move faster or slower depending on what we need to have happen in our lives. But also Metatron is an archangel that keeps us focused and keeps us grounded. So if that's something you're feeling you're needing, Leo, which could happen, right? So kind of keep that in mind. Happy birthday, John. All right, let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's do Taurus. So Taurus, such a good card for Taurus. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. So this is about getting organized, having some discipline, having some structure. The Emperor, a lot of people sort of think somehow, for some reason, is a card without heart. It's not. The Emperor cares about structure, cares about discipline, cares about logic, cares about making sure you have a roof over your head, because the Emperor loves you. The Emperor is actually full of heart, and that's one of the reasons why one of my favorite Emperor cards that I ever had a hand in creating is the Emperor from Fairy Tarot cards, because there we have the Emperor traditionally holding a globe in one hand, but a floating heart in the other. So this is getting structured, getting discipline, getting organization, but doing it for a heartfelt reason, something you love. I have been in major Emperor mode for months, cleaning out my basement, going through my kitchen cabinets. I can't help myself. I've been through my kitchen cabinets 3 times now. It's just, in a world run amok, in a world totally in disarray, a feeling like our homes are somehow structured and organized can feel really, really good. Archangel Michael helps use his sword of light to help you sever your energetic connections to things that no longer serve you, people that no longer serve you. But if life's messy, clean it up. All right, let's see what's next. Let's do Virgo. All right, Virgo, if I can pick it up. So this is Change Your Life. So this is the same card as Life Experience, but with a different name. And in this particular deck, I chose Archangel Chamuel. Actually, I did that both decks. So once again, it's time to make some changes in your life. Both Life Experience and Change Your Life, same card, just different names. Both are reflective of the Tower in traditional tarot. I only changed the name because the Tower had gotten such a bum rap that everybody saw it and they freaked out, which I can understand. In traditional tarot, that's people falling to their death from a lightning striking a tower, so I get that part. But nevertheless, it's not actually something to be fearful of. It's something to be embraced. Where do you need to make changes in your life? Where do you need transformation? Ask Archangel Chamuel to help you to see where those changes need to come from, and to help you to do it with inner peace. All right, where do I want to go next? Gemini. All right, the World. Again, Archangel Michael. The World is a card of great success. It's completing projects. So Geminis, looks like you'll be wrapping something up. You'll feel pretty darn good about it, pretty happy about it, putting a nice big bow on whatever project you've had going on lately. Michael is the archangel who helps us with life purpose, and that's sort of symbolic for this card. So as you finish one thing, what will you start next? What is the next thing you're going to begin? The World is a card that comes full circle. So you could continue doing what you're doing if you're loving it, and just start the next project, sort of like if I started a new tarot deck, wink. Or you could decide, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to go, I don't know, captain a boat. You pick. But it is the opportunity to start something new while you embrace the accolades you get for your successes. All right, let's do Capricorn. It is perspective. In traditional tarot, this is the Hangman, and we have Archangel Chamuel. Again, Archangel Chamuel is the Archangel of the month, apparently. Now, why is that? Well, that wouldn't surprise me. We're all looking for a little bit of peace, and like I told you, the Archangel of personal peace and the Archangel of global peace. So perspective asks us to look at things in a different way. The world looks different when we're upside down, see? And we have Chamuel soaring down from the heavens to assist us. And so it asks us to look at things from a different perspective. Try to see things a different way. See, Jace agrees, all right? He's like, yeah, do that. Especially, I really want to throw it out there too, because Capricorns are great manifestors, are great creators. And from a law of attraction, it really matters what we as a global community are thinking or expecting, which is why I started this whole video with the whole idea of let's not all law of attract a bad August for ourselves, all right? So this is asking us, look at things from a different perspective, see the good in what is happening around us. Well, we only have two left. We've got Aquarius and Cancer. We'll leave Aquarius for last. My husband's Aquarius, so we'll do that last. So Cancer. So here we have High Priestess again. So Cancers, you share this with Sagittarius, again, Archangel Haniel. So not necessarily a time for doing, Cancers, a time for reflecting, a time for going within. What is that wish comes true of your heart? I'm not talking about the little thing of, gee, I wish sheets would go on sale at Macy's. I made that up. It's just, well, actually, I know why that sort of jumped into my head. But that's beside the point. What I'm saying is, it has to be a wish from the heart. What do you truly, truly want? This requires reflection. This requires introspection. Really paying attention to signs, synchronicities, the messages that the angels are giving you. It requires all of these things to help you to come to an understanding of what it is you want to create. But don't run off willy-nilly right now. Just reflect. Finally, Aquarius. The star. I was hoping she'd show up eventually. Okay, so Archangel Jophiel, the star. This is the card of faith, a card of hope. This is the card of the light at the end of the tunnel. Things have been a little bumpy maybe for Aquarians, certainly for my Aquarian, but now things get better. Woohoo! I'm so glad. This is happy times. This is the card of wish upon a star. All right, so Jophiel helps us to get there. Again, law of attraction. She lifts our thoughts. I talk about her all the time as the archangel of rose-colored glasses, but only in the positive of ways. She helps uplift our gaze, uplift our mood, help us to see things in a beautiful, positive light, and therefore we can manifest that which we want to do. Jophiel, the beauty of God, fuchsia pink, all right? If you're really wanting to bring her in, Aquarius, wear some pink. All right, there you have it. This is it. These are the RadScopes for August. By the way, I have a new quiz out there called Which Tarot Suit Are You? Consider it sort of my personal take on a personality typing system. Are you from the family of fire, the family of water, the family of air, or the family of earth, the four suits of the minor tarot? Everybody is loving it. We're having a great time. We're getting tons and tons of positive feedback. thousands and thousands of people have already taken the quiz. So go take the quiz. Find out which one you are. It's a lot of fun, it's easy, and it's absolutely free. So check it out. Of course, the link will be in this video. So that's it. RadScopes for the month of August. Let's make it magical.